I'm getting started felting right away. I'm making the back legs for my howling wolf. So we'll get into the chat. We'll make a start of that, but I want to get moving with him because it's badger season just now. Don't know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about we are working on the monthly makers subscription box just now, and the howling wolf that we're working on just now is last month's wolf. This month is the badger. So I've just got that kit waiting for us. Oh, and something else to show. Something that you guys. Well, I don't know if you guys will love this. I love this anyway. I meant to show this last week. We were talking about getting a pack. Keep it hidden. Did you get a glimpse? You got a glimpse. Talking about ordering up the rainbow pack of wool from the makers. So I did that a couple of weeks ago. Forgot to show you guys, but I'm super excited. Check this out, my little pack of multicolored wool. So that should have a whole load of good projects that I can do for nerdy stuff. I'm thinking for anyone that's selling online, just now is the busy season. I've got tons of stuff to catch up with. So I'm going to do all of my regular work first, deal with all my customers first. So probably the flights of fancy will be in January, but I'm determined to get working and make some videos of fun flights of fancy. So hopefully it'll get a bit quieter in January and I'll be able to do that. So we'll have so many fun projects there. I can definitely see a few characters I can make with that. I've got some ideas I really want to get working on. Okay, so I'm just going to dive quickly into the chat and then I'll just show you just now before we get started where I am with the wolf, where we left it last time. So I have a creature, I have 2 front legs, and I have 2 not done yet back legs. So we've got to make paws for the back legs, pop on the front leg. It looks like he's having a nice stretch just now. He's got super long legs. And hopefully this will stop looking like a horror creature now that it's no longer Halloween. But let's see who we've got in the chat. Well, thank you all so much for joining in, coming along. That looks like a load of chat already. So Alicia, hello there. Diana, hello. Erica, hello, my dear. Carol is in the house, and Bonnie. What a good chunk of people. Alicia saying, so great to see you guys. I've really missed you. I know you just came from like a Zoom meeting or something just now, so this is cool. It's like the Sunday Feltathon. A long time no see. Good vibes. That's lovely. Alicia, look, it's Bonnie's cats. Hello, friends from Andrea. Alicia, thanks for the link to the rainbow merino and mountain sheep. Yeah, totally. For all the years I've been ordering, I still order stuff and I'm never sure how much I'll get. So when I ordered this, I was like, what kind of, is this just going to be a little bag? I know I read the instructions, but I never know. But it's like almost, it's not even close to as big as my torso, but it's bigger than my head. So that's cool. I haven't done the sniff test yet. It smells like wool. In fact, it doesn't. Oh, that smells very clean. But look at these colors. That is gorgeous. I'm going to have so much fun. So that's that sorted. Erica, they're great color. Yeah, they look really cool. Alicia, rainbow pack of 15, perfect for making all those gaming characters from the 80s and 90s. Yep, that was my gaming time. I was such an epic gamer way back then, but now, am I the only one? Right, I know some of you are rather aged, like myself, but I just can't get into games nowadays. Not because I'm too old or nothing, but I don't know, it just seems all pretty, but not playable. They're not half as much fun. I'm getting old anyway. Susie, hello there. Awesome to see you. Susie Valentine, Realtor, another one of the YouTube friends. So good to see you. Helen, hello there. Good to see you. CJ, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone all over the world. Bridget, hello there. Rich, it's in the afternoon. Hello there. Shell, hi from Canada. Alex, hello. And Susie's from the US, yes. Susie, that's so pretty. Yeah, I assume you mean the wool, not my bizarre monster that I'm in the middle of creating. But yeah, the wool is awesome. Diana, yeah, Feltathon, exactly right this weekend. Yeah, because Steffi from the Makers just did a robin that I totally missed. I couldn't get out of bed this morning, and then when I did, just trying to get everything ready. I know it's 4 PM and I'm just getting started. Alicia, I see Pac-Man, Mario, and all the gang. Yeah, I'm totally wanting to could do an entire scene from Super Mario Brothers, because I can totally do the mushrooms, and I want to do the little bitey cactusy things. That would be a cool. I'm just looking. I do have other shelves just over there. If I clear up of the rubbish, I could totally start making some more felting space, because we are kind of running out here. But it would be great to have a little Super Mario diorama area. And then I do want to make Spyro the dragon. He is so adorable. Have to make more dragons this year. Hello, everybody. Okay. So because I got so distracted last week talking to everybody, I haven't dropped the link for you to join the stream yet. But towards the end, see how we're doing. If you guys are interested, I might drop the link if you want to come in and show your makes. That would be really cool. But yes, I decided to behave and get felting today because I got so distracted last week, but it was so much good fun. Right, so let's get on with this. We have, excuse me, my hay fever or allergies now. I think it's beyond hay fever. So sorry, runny eyeballs, very annoying. All right, let's get down. Let's get down to some felting. So this is what I have. You French country sheep, you just get out of the way. Sorry, yeah, you can see a bit of my computer, but no one's going to steal my computer from seeing it here. Oh, Helen loves Spyro. Yay. Erica, you've got a nice elephant on the shelf. Yes. Can you see him from there? Yes. Everything's going to fall over if I do this. Here's my little elephant. I made him ages ago. He's a little bit fuzzy now, but I love elephants. I've got quite the menagerie over there now. Right, so I have to now make back paws for this guy. Getting the right level of feltiness and not getting my head in the shot. Okay, so I'm just quickly going to make these back paws because you saw me make the front paws last week. I thought about doing this off camera, but people tell me off when I do stuff off camera, so we'll make the back paws quickly. So just felting some lines to divide this into 4. And I'm not even going to cut it because I don't think these back paws are quite so important as the front ones. So I'm just felting the line, smoothing it out. And how has everybody's week been? Oh, nose cam. That's attractive. How's everybody's week been? What have you been all up to? Same as ever here, just working away. I've got so many cool orders. Just now I'm working on 2 super large dogs, a cat, and a splatted horse. I'm super excited for how that one's going to turn out. So yes, got quite a few projects on the old stabby cushion. And apart from that, trying to get out, walk the dog, and stay healthy. But yeah, keeping it fairly quiet so far. But yeah, let me know how your week's gone. As for sales and everything, people are asking, is sales picking up and stuff? My October sales came in slightly less in volume, but more in money. Couldn't remember the word for finances, whatever. They came in pretty good. So yeah, that's cool. It's up on last year just now. Too soon to say, really. This time of the year is always kind of random. I say that for all the time, but sometimes it gets super busy in October and then I get a quietness. Sometimes it gets super busy this time. So, but it balances out. But basically, I've always got stuff waiting on the felting cushion, whether it's all coming in a chunk this week or next week or whatever, but I'm always busy enough. So fingers crossed. But I really, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. I really do want to close off orders fairly early this year. Firstly, because I want everything shipped by all the internationals shipped by the beginning of December, because we don't know what the postal service is going to be like. But also, I just got, along with the rainbow wool, along with the badger kit, came in at the same time as the badger kit, I got my Maker's Advent Calendar box. So I don't know if I'll be able to do something. Oh, eyeball. Sorry about this, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to do something every single day of Advent, but I can certainly open the kit and have a look. Wow, that is annoying. And now I'm going to start rubbing my eye, and I just can't stop. Took some antihistamines before I came on air. Ow, ow, ow. That is really nippy. Excuse me. What we'll do, let's... Can I do that? That's better. Then you don't have to watch me rubbing my eyeball. Ow, 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 ow. So annoying. Oh, Bonnie's saying I sound like a robot. Oh, I think I know the problem. Hang on. Okay, is that better, guys? Yeah, sorry about that. I know what I did. Two microphones, two sources of volume coming in. Sorry. Yes. I sound like the Terminator. Sorry about that, guys. Yes. Both screens had a mic feed coming in. So yeah, sorry about that. Forgot about that. Alicia, love the top and I sound hilarious. Just as well I checked the chat. Oh, so great start to the stream. My eyeballs aren't working and I sound terrible. But hopefully that's better now. Karen, hello there. Bridget, Echo of the Wolfman. Yay, I've started a new band. That's awesome. Dawn, yeah, I'm echoing. Sorry. I hope I got it sorted. I am silly. Oh wow, that camera is really foggy. Come on. Show. And now you can see how nice and tidy I am at the side. Just when I'm trying to sort out my eyeball. What's up with you? Come on, camera. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that camera. That's suddenly better. A canvas been glued to the news with anxiety through the roof. I can only imagine everybody in America. Yeah, that's crazy. But we have a new president who's human, and that makes me happy. Yeah, again, don't want to get too political, but obviously I think the whole world's been watching the news. So for everyone who's happy with the change, congratulations. I think change is a good thing anyway. Oh, Canvas thought was going to have a heart attack on Tuesday night. No, I can. Totally stressful watching all that. I mean, we're the other side of the world, and no matter how the press likes to talk about Trump being the leader of the free world, well, any American president being the leader of the free world, not my president, not my leader, but it still affects us. It affects everyone greatly. So, yes, certainly interesting seeing what's happening there. So yes, congrats to everybody who this is a good thing, and I'm sorry if it isn't, but hopefully it'll be good. Pamela, good morning. Hello there. Paper Crane Wishes, hello. Like the setup with the overhead. Thank you so much. Yes, I have. For everyone who doesn't know, should I actually show this? My eyeballs are still running just now, but I am actually underneath a loft bed. That's what these metal legs you see at the back, and that's the ladder to get up onto the bed. So I'm underneath a loft bed and I'm hanging a camera from the top of the loft bed, which is a cheaper way than getting expensive boom arms and things. So yeah, being fancy. But yeah, that helps show you. I was going to say how cluttered my desk is, but my desk is usually way worse than this. But when I come on air, I just go like and shift everything aside. So it's better than it would normally be. Right, let's get some black and make some claws. Erica, have you got drops? So I'm assuming for the eyes. I had some eye drops in the summer. All that happened was yesterday I was feeling okay, so I stopped taking my antihistamines, and that was a stupid idea. So yeah, shouldn't have done that. I took them last night before bed and I took them this morning, but then when I start rubbing my eyes, yeah, it starts to go crazy. Alicia, did I get the hoggies? No, I forgot to get the hoggies. But I'm looking forward to everyone else's hoggies. Lisa, hello there. Diana, fine now with the sound. Yes, sorry about that, guys. Give me a yell if I'm totally messing up. Because obviously I am just I'm just a one woman operation here, so I don't always know if I'm doing everything right. There's a lot of buttons and there's only one of me to press those buttons. Right. Hopefully back to this. Yes, okay, so sorry about the weepiness, but you don't see the rest of my desk when I do this. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Helen, understand on antihistamines for conjunctivitis. Oh, sorry about that. Poor you. I know it's so annoying. I mean, I know people have many far worse conditions than a little bit of hay fever, or I suppose it's allergies nowadays. It's too late in the year for hay fever, probably. People have far worse things, but really annoys me. I've got tons of makeup through there I want to be using, but yeah, I can manage a little bit of lipstick. Even I think what's annoying my eyes, bizarre conversation for the thread, but I think what's annoying my eyes is because to go on camera, you do need some quite bright lights for people to be able to see anything. So I use a little bit of face powder. Oh no, still looking shiny. Just because the lights reflect off your face and make you look like a grease bucket even when you're not. So I tried to do that, but now the tears cause me to wipe away the powder and I'll still look like a grease bucket. Bridget, you've had weeping eyes this week. I use saline eye drop because it's where the pollen told you by your allergy doctor. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. I can usually keep on top. Wow, this camera's going foggy. Right, what can we do to fix this? Because that is annoying. Come on, camera. Come on. Is this any better? That is really not any better, is it? That's annoying me. That's also annoying me. That's the wrong button. I'm sorry about this, guys. It's going to be one of these streams. Oh, raw. No, that was the right thing. Okay. Pamela, excellent use of space and technology. Thank you so much. It's much easier to do this. Although I do wish that camera was a little bit closer. I'm going to have to get a slightly longer arm because I think it's having trouble. See, focus is fine. You can see my fingers fine. Shall we try and get some more light on the sub? Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, 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 no! Let's not. Let's not do that. Okay, it's going to be one of these streams, but you can. Yeah, I can hold it up, and then I'm less likely to put my nose in the camera as well. So I'm putting his toenails on. I'm not going to put them. I'm not going to do this mega neatly because you've already seen a front claw and the back paws. Ooh, the back paws will be less obvious. So we're getting on with this. Alicia, Pam, you always stop taking those antihistamines when you need to take them. I know. I don't like taking medicines of any kind whatsoever. So I try and get off them as quickly as I can. And I'm going, well, it's November. I shouldn't need the eyeball not weepy medication. So I keep hoping that I don't need it anymore, and I keep being incorrect. But I shouldn't test this theory out on like a Friday night or Saturday. I should. Well, there's no time I can try it out because Thursdays I've got to go live with E-Rank for my work. If you guys aren't in E-Rank group and you're Eatsy sellers, you really want to get there. Usually myself and Starla Moore are live for about an hour every Thursday evening, so answering all your hot topic questions on selling there. Yeah. Oh, Stiffy Dows. Oh, hello. Amusing. If anyone didn't see my video on Tuesday, still talking about how terrible Etsy ads were, and I decided, because a few people had mentioned to me that their Etsy stock was doing better than actual Etsy ads. So I thought that would be funny to try and buy Etsy stock. So I dabbled in the stock exchange. I bought some stock, and I bought some Etsy shares. I bought some AstraZeneca shares because I was trying to get the thing to work. And then with the site I'm on, I got a couple of free shares. For signing up, you get a free share, and for other people signing up with my link, you get a free share and I get a free share. So that was kind of cool. So I put £75 in, and I've got over £120 in my account now. So yeah, stocks and shares are a safer bet than Etsy ads. Terrible. Right, I've got to work on bending this leg. So we need a little bendy here, like a so. Oh, that needle's too still felty. Oh, Diana, you're possibly allergic to fungus spores. That's my problem too. Oh, I don't know. I haven't. I think last year I was a little worse than usual, and then this year has just been a nightmare. And I have got no idea why, really. It's just totally things have changed. But yeah, hopefully it's not just an age thing that it's going to get worse and worse. Hopefully it'll go away next year. I want to wear my makeup. I want an excuse to order more makeup. Sorry for the boys listening, but I want to order some more makeup. So I need my face not to be running so I can do that. So to fix, this is the hock joint. I folded it and I'm stabbing through the fold, which I hope you guys can see, and then I'm felting into it. It does flatten this area a bit, but it's just making it a little more secure. And then we'll measure, try and do the same with the other paw. So this way, because he's sitting and howling. I think I've seen sometimes they stand and howl as well, but sitting and howling's cool. And now he's going to go pretty quickly after this. And he's going to stop looking like a creature from Tremors. Tremors was the film. I'm sure it was Tremors. He's going to stop looking like that and look like some kind of bizarre barking frog soon. So we'll see how that is. Lisa, took a look at the stocks after watching your upload. Interesting. Yeah, every now and again, because if anyone watches YouTube, Graham Stefan has probably been recommended to you because he is everybody gets recommended him. He's a young lad that's done real estate, but he's talking about making money online and stuff. So because he always comes up, I had been watching him a little bit, and he talks about stocks and shares every now and again. And I thought, no way, I wouldn't be doing that. Never do that in a million years. My family always told me, don't take gambles with money and everything. But then I was literally, Etsy ads were so bad. What have I got to lose? If I put 50 quid in and I lose everything, I'm already doing that. Pretty much already doing that with Etsy ads. So I thought, right, let's give it a go. And yeah, Etsy stocks are doing really well just now. All my free. So yeah, as well, if you're thinking of doing it, this is not a plug for me. I'm not sponsored by them, but if you go to my Monday video, the link in it for 212 trading 212, the link in it, you get a free stock, and they're coming in. It can be up to £100 worth of a stock, but I've got a couple, and the actual value, I thought there would be nothing, but it's like a tenner and 40 quid and stuff. So that's free money. So if you're thinking of doing it, just sign up and get some free money for both of us. I get a stock, you get a stock. There we go. But yes, that's my dabble on the stock exchange. So we'll see how that's going. Other plans for different ways to spend the money. I am definitely going to try the renewing strategy and see if that makes a difference. The only problem, all these things to make extra sales, is I don't really have time to deal with the sales. So that's a bit of a pain. But we will look and see if renewing gives you a big bump. And one that I can do without costing any more money. I just want to look at if the Etsy offsite ads are better than the Etsy ads, and they are. I haven't even run the numbers yet, but I think that'll be what I'll do this week. Look at the differences for the same time period. Yeah. Diana, I think it's funny when they lie and howl. Yeah, totally. When they can't even be bothered to get up, but it's just, I'm answering you. It's all right. Okay, so I've already kind of wiggled the first leg in here. So they're just, the front legs are on a wire, wiggled it in down where his chest will be and at the side. So let's try and balance that up. So it's right at the side. Although wolves do have like narrower chests than dogs, but he has super long legs, but that is kind of cute. And I felt that in place, and then add a little bit of fiber to hide the end. That's adorable. I don't know what he looks like just now, but it's funny. I think I probably made the legs a little bit too long, but that's going to give him character. That is cute. A little bit more white. Whoop. Just to help tidy up that join. Alicia will take a look at the link. Cool. I think I know the rules are, if you sign up and deposit £1, you get a free stock, and I get a free stock if you hit the link. So it's actually, because I think some of them you've like got to put in $100 into your account. I was like, that's too much of a risk. But yeah, signing up for £1, that's nothing. We can all afford that. And then it's not an affiliate link. I've got no special treatment or anything. Once you've signed up, you get your own link. So if you've got any friends and family wanting to sign up, get them all to sign up and put £1 in, and you all get some extra free stocks. So if nothing else, for £1, if lots of other people sign up with you, you can hopefully get a lot better than Etsy ads. Nope, we're not going to get rich quick. Certainly. I certainly don't know what I'm doing on the stock exchange, but just a way to make a little bit more money. Alicia, yeah, the wire on the leg was left longer so you can adjust it to fit your wolf. Yep, definitely. It's quite, but I think that's adorable. I just might have to, what I'm going to do, there's a little bit of it poking through here. So I don't know, can you guys see that? And I'm just going to bend it back, and this will hook it into the body as well, so I can cover that. So there we go. Shortened it. Whoop, don't bend. You've got to do. There we go. And so I'm just shoving the leg back up until it's at the same level, and then bending the wire over so there'll be no pokey out bits. There we go. A little better. So there's a way, and then I can hide the wire by putting a little bit of fleece over. I always, when I'm using wire and things, especially if I'm going to sell them, I always bend the end of wire over so that there's no pokey. And also when you do that, there's a folded in wire there, so it's more likely to stay in place. Although stabbing it will help as well. But yeah, I think that's a cute little leg now. Right, and we've got to pop the back legs on as well. Oh yeah, that's gonna fit pretty nicely. And he's supposed to have a hovering bum. And yeah, we've got to build up a little bit of that thigh joint. A little tip here: when I'm building like dog's legs, I always take a piece bigger than I want, split it in two, so whatever I add to this one I'll add to the other side, and hopefully I won't mess up make one too much bigger than the other. I can always come back and add more, but always splitting what I'm picking up so that I always get the same amount, or roughly, because you don't want him to be all butch on one side. Canvas, you brought some stocks, beef, chicken, and vegetable. Someday I would like to be a billionaire. Brilliant. Yes, they're the best type of stocks. All right, I just want to felt these back legs on fairly firmly. And get everything nice and smooth, otherwise it will wiggle around. If you don't have a wire in something, which you could have done the back legs with a bit of wire as well, but it doesn't need it, but it can help just to hold that shape a little bit better. So if you don't have a wire in, you're just going to have to felt a little bit firmer to get everything to hold in place. But I told you, it now doesn't look like the monster from Tremors. It looks like a totally different monster all in its own right. Alicia, elbow cough. There we go. That's not bad. See if we can get the other leg lined up. Oh, I was going to say this is a bit I'm not very good at, but that kind of worked really well. So leg in, thigh fuzz on. Alicia, oh, there's a challenge. I don't know. Will Pam Belter finish it all today? She's such a dog pro. I don't know. It's taken us 3 weeks to get to here because I got so distracted. I don't know if I'll finish it all today. We'll see how it gets on. I know we're just coming up to the fight. I've got ears and a tail, and then to make it look pretty, give him his pelt and everything. Although I suppose you could make him a white wolf, the ghost, yeah. But no, I'll follow what I'm told, possibly. And although I make dogs all the time, I don't make dogs with this process. So yeah, like I say every week, this is completely different to how I would normally do it. So I don't know if I'll manage it. But yes, he's certainly changed quite a bit in the past, 20 minutes I've been stabbing him again. I'm not going to say he's quite a dog yet, or a wolf, but he's not what he was. But if you're doing this yourself, really, really take time to get everything nice and firm and smooth and everything. It'll just make everything else so much easier. And what I'm doing here, it's still quite soft, so I'm holding it in the position that I want that leg to be in, and then I'm felting in all directions to hopefully sculpt it. So sorry, I've got to get that camera off the table because every time I felt it's waggling. But yeah, so hopefully if I felt it in the position I want it to be, that'll stabilize it and it'll be in the position. This is another reason I don't like using mats, because it's so much easier to hold things where I want them, like this. Bridget's betting that maybe I'll be able to do this all today. I mean, yeah, I could, if like you all just wanted to sit with me till like 2 in the morning, I could definitely do it. But I don't know, in the time span of between now and when I get super hungry and want my tea, because I don't say, oh, I'm going live and I'll go live for 1 hour exactly and then I'll stop. It just depends how it's going, how the chat's going, how I lose track of time and everything. And I usually eat around 5 o'clock. So when it's running past 5, it depends how hungry I'm getting, basically. Wendy, hello there. Wendy made it. Good to see you. Oh, Pamela, nice super joke for Canvas and Chroma. Alicia, yes, I could be using my 3-needle multi-tool, but right now this is a more stabby needle. This is structural work to get his little legs a little more firm, and then I will smooth it out. Just gonna slightly bend this so he's got his shoulders, and also because that's getting a bit long, I'll firm that up and smooth that up. He sits, there we go. So not a wolf yet, there's quite a lot to go, but we will move on. So I need the light brown, that's this color. I will be good. Look, I'll use a felting mat. I'll be good. Oh, I've got curls everywhere. Oh, that was from Santa. Yes. And we'll go over to the not Santa coloured side. And these are the Eco felt mats that came in the Santa kit. There are much better ones, but I'm not sure where they are. But the makers do really cool ones. Okay, so I want about a 3 centimeter ear, so a tuft. I always go too big on the ears every time. So I'm just going to quickly felting out a kind of eerie shape. I always do that. An ear type shape. So I'm leaving the sides fluffy and just felting a U, a V, an N, an ear shape onto the mat, and then I'm going to fold in the edges. Unfortunately, this mat's about the same color as the ears, so it's not showing up so great. And if you're using a mat, remember and take the piece off, turn it over every so often. I want to get this nice and firm. Bridget, no, it's AM. Well, it's AM somewhere in the world, just not here. It's 20 to 5 here today. Alicia, I use a felting mat or I would be bleeding, and I tried and it would turn bright red. Oh, do you remember a couple of weeks ago I did stab my finger slightly and there was like the teeniest drop of blood, and I joked and said YouTube would demonetize my video. Yep, ever since that, all of my brand new live videos, not Etsy, YouTube demonetized them, and I've had to go, you can, if your videos get demonetized, you can request a review where that's a real person looks at them and sees if there's any content in them that is that was dodgy or anything. So I've had to request manual reviews for all of my latest ones, including I was so annoyed. My ECU video that was a week past Wednesday, I think, where an epic like 2 hour stream with loads of people watching. It was super cool. And then YouTube goes, "Oh no, we're gonna demonetize that." So annoying. And what that means is that ads don't play on the video, and if ads don't play on the video, then you don't get any money. Now, for those of you who aren't YouTubers, you don't make a load of money on any individual video. It's if you get a good lot of views, you might be talking of a few quid. But it builds up over a channel. I mean, I've got about 800 videos. Not all of them are getting views by any means, but the ones that are getting a few views, you get a little bit of money. So that's an alternative source of income. By a little bit of money, I'm talking like couple of £100 a month, not a livable wage. But some people do. Yeah. Alicia has several mats with different needles in all of them. Yeah. And Wendy, it's 8:37 where I am. Oh wow, that is super early. Yeah, thank you guys for everyone who gets up at a crazy time. Erica asking, "Wow, are you off to bed?" Bridget, are you dragoning tomorrow? Dragoning? Oh, what have I missed? Dragons? What's this? Bridget, that's a cool way to make ears. Oh, thank you. I'm just trying to be quick and not stab myself for the camera. Wendy, yeah, I have the brush tool that came with my multi-tool. Yeah, absolutely. I have the brush tool somewhere as well, but remember my cleaning strategy? Not sure where it is just now. Because I don't felt up here, I just record up here. I kind of lose track of where everything is. I need to tidy up. Alicia, oh no, that's ridiculous. I'm assuming that's about my money situation. I mean, it's not something that that matters. It's not going to change my life but it was just really annoying that the ECU video, because I put a lot of work into that one, and then I'm like, I'm not even getting paid for this, because people do ask, but ETC don't pay us for being part of the ECU and teaching people, and I don't expect them to. Some people seem to expect to get paid for everything. I don't expect them to. They teach me things, and that helps me learn, and that helps me know the right things to be able to tell people. So I don't want paid for that. And also, if they paid me, then I wouldn't be able hit the mic. If they paid me, I wouldn't be able to have a go at how terrible things like Etsy ads were. I'd have to be on brand. That's why I've not done any brand deals or anything, although people do ask me to, but that's why I haven't yet. I'm considering it if something good came. Well, I nearly did consider it with Etsy, with eRank. I was looking into that, and then Anthony said, "Do you just want to come and work with us?" I'm like, okay. Bridget, dragon boat paddling. What do I not know about here? What is this? This is the dragon boats. I want a dragon. Why don't I have a dragon boat? And Bridget's lying in bed. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I like sleep. Definitely like sleep. And weekends are for sleeping. I've done far too much of that this weekend. I have so much work that I want to do, but I always forget and just nap too much. Right, let's read what I'm actually supposed to be doing with the ears. I just got distracted. It's going to be about 2 centimeters by 3. I'm not far off. Remember, and lift off the mat. See, I said good stuff. Hold the wispy ends. Okay, yeah, so we're wanting to just shape the ear into a little bit more of a curved shape. If you guys can see, I've just taken the flat triangle and sort of bringing the ends together and felting into it to make a bit of a curve. Still intrigued with it. Someone tell me what dragon boat paddling is. I need to know. Inquiring minds need to know. Let's get this one shaped and then get this one shaped. And I always do a lot more felting on the head with the ears anyway. But just want to get a little bit of shape because I'm desperate to get him looking less like a bizarre barking frog. But he's getting there. All right, next page. I'm excited. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, the ears can be in either direction. Sometimes they don't quite put their ears right back, but quite a lot of the time they do. And yet, oh, I'm gonna make the middle. Oh, great! Wolf ears have a slight S curve along the top edge. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's like that. Sorry, put my head in the screen. But we're going to put a little bit of white into the center. I'll come back to the mat. We're going to put a little bit of white into the center. Good idea. A little bit of details. And all these little details are what makes things so much cooler. So always look at the details of, see if you're going to actually make a wolf or something, I would spend a bit of time looking at pictures of wolves, watching wolves, seeing how they move, what they do and everything. That, I don't know if you get, that is the cutest picture in the world, the little wolf looking up and howling at you. Oh, I hope mine ends up looking as anywhere near as cute as that, because right now it's definitely not cute. It's a thing of nightmares. Okay, yeah, I like this. So we're putting the ears on. This is cool. This is how I do ears as well. You put them on sort of upright and then you put them into the final shape, because if you do that, then you get the sort of how the ear works. So we'll see. We'll see if it actually works. Where's his head going to be? It's about that kind of size. So these are not as firmly felted as they should be. Really, really, really make sure the ears are firm before you stick them on. There's a bit of fuzziness here, but anyway. Oh, wow. Bridget, they fit 20 people in it's a big canoe that has a drummer and a dragon head. That sounds so cool. Yeah. That sounds good. And Ginger saying they have dragon boat clubs in Duluth. Am I saying that right? Lake Superior. Yeah, that sounds cool. I want to I'm going to see where there's dragon boating. I have to. So if anyone knows of dragon boating in the UK, I need to know about this. This sounds like my kind of thing. A drummer and 20 people on a giant dragon. That sounds like we need to go Viking raids somewhere or something. That sounds so cool. Oh, that just looks more terrifying than ever. Sorry, everybody, you're gonna have nightmares. I'm sorry. It will be cute, I promise. And hi, Ginger. Good to see you. Carol, yeah, that's what I did. Looking at adult wolves. Yeah, exactly. Figure, and then you can find like your favorite, what kind of coat colors and everything, because wolves have lots of variation in different coat colors. Yeah. And Bridget's at Melbourne Flames in Melbourne, where the dragon boating was. I'm gonna have to I was going to say remind me Melbourne Flames. Hopefully I can remember. It's a dragon in Melbourne, so it's Melbourne Flames. That is so cool. All right, I should have spent more time felting these ears a little more firmly, because now they're so fuzzy it's annoying me. But anyway, so I'm going to make sure the bit at the top of the skull's felted down a bit, because I'm going to turn them back the way, so that bit has to be pretty firm. Lily Tree, hello, and then shrieking, eek, why eek? Oh, stop putting your nose in the frame pan. That's revolting. Oh, Ginger, thanks. Duluth for Duluth. That, yeah, Duluth sounds like what it looks like. Cute. Bridget, Canada are great teams. I have a UK team shirt from an international competition. Oh, cool. So dragon boating competition. Wow. Cool. Right, let's how many we've got 32 people in here. So we need 2 more and we can have 2 boats full, and we're gonna raid places in our dragon boats. Who's up for that? Hands up. Everyone, hands up in chat if you're up for us creating our own dragon boat of crafty felters and things, and then we'll go raiding. I have no idea what. Bet you this gets demonetized. We're probably not allowed to talk about Viking raids or something. Wow, this guy's looking so weird. Ginger, those French priests' voyagers. Oh, sounds interesting. Lily, terrifying ghost wolf. Yeah, well, hey, at least it's getting on for something like a wolf. It was far more terrifying before, when it was a creature from, what did we say? The film Tremors. So now it's at least vaguely something like a wolf, a ghost wolf. I love that. Oh, we've got 3 in the boat already. We've got Ginger, Alicia, and Helen. Canvas and Chroma is definitely in the boat. Bridget's in the boat. Diana just thinks we're crazy. Are you? Do you want to? You want to be in our boat, though, don't you? Everyone wants to be in our dragon boat. And CJ, yeah, CJ's in the boat. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and me. That's 7. We've got 7 in the boat. Needs 20 people, so just a handful more. Who else is in my imaginary boat? See the things you talk about when you're stabbing ears on a ghost wolf. Right, so I'm going to pop his ears back. You can't even see the white that I worked to put there. I'll get that later. There we go. And I'm just using my finger to get that S bend as well while I'm at it. Lily's on the boat as well, I think. I'm not even sure. I want to get close to the screen to actually see what those icons are, but then my head goes in it. Diana's in. Bridget's in a lefty. I have no idea what those things mean, but yay, I'm sure we've got plenty of lefties. Lots of arty people are lefties. I am not. There we go, in the chat. Are you a lefty or a righty or a bothy? I am mainly right-handed. I'm slightly ambidextrous, and that has helped. A couple of years ago, when I gave myself repetitive strain injury from felting, I wonder why would that be a thing? But I was able to get on with some orders using my left hand, but it's a lot slower, obviously, because I've less practiced at it. Right, there, his ears are back. Oh, you're right, Lily, though, he is absolutely terrifying. We're making a creature of nightmares. Wendy's in the boat. Ginger, I'd rather be in the boat than in the water. Yep, fair enough. Canvas. Canvas is taking this and running with it. Awesome. We need Mongolian death metal, and I'll get my blacksmith friends to make weapons. Awesome. There we go. We'll be unstoppable. Oh, Bridget, we can have 10 people in the boat. We just need to paddle harder. That's fine. We've got Mongolian death metal, so we'll be paddling harder. Alicia's a righty. Carol's ambidextrously Mostly righty. Lily trees cat-handed. Probably half of our non-British. Is cat-handed a term that non-British people use, or is that just another one of our things? Wendy's a righty but can use my left, ambidextrous then. Bridget, yes, people sit two to a bench, so you paddle on one side. Right, got you. Yep. That makes sense. Alicia totally wants a sword. Who knew that people who stab every day can be so violent? I would never have. I'm just saying that. Bridget takes it up. She wants an axe. Fair enough. Nice battle axe. Sounds cool. Okay, where are we getting to? Oh, I've got to put in where his eyes are gonna be. Here's me black. So a little bit of black. CJ, oh cool. Yeah, I want a water gun. Yeah, I like the sound of that too. That sounds fun. A water cannon. Right, now this is something that I am rubbish at, is getting eyes even. So we'll put, they're going to be slightly down from where the top of the ear is. See, not even close to even. That's because I didn't put the ears on even. Should have thought of that. Okay, let's just pop it in here. And Helen's a righty leaning to the left. Okay. Oh, Wendy, I want a sword, but hubby won't let me get a sharp one. Well, just tell him that you're totally safe with a sharp one, just as long as he doesn't annoy you. So he's just got to not annoy you, and then everything will be fine. Alicia, potato launcher. Is that like a really grown-up spud gun? Right. Oh, son, you're terrifying. I'm sorry, but you're quite terrifying. Take a small amount. Okay, we're making a nose. Gotcha. I'm going to, because he's a little bit shorter on the top. Let's just make the nose a little bit bigger, so it can extend out and hopefully make him look less terrifying. Come on, guy. Be cute. Be cute, little guy. I'm sorry for everything I've done to you. Oh, there we go. That helps slightly. Still, I do apologize for any nightmares that this wolf may cause. But there we go. That's a bit better. Helen, I crocheted water bombs in the heat of the summer. How can you crochet a water bomb? I was going to say they'd be terrible at holding water, but they could get all soggy. It would be like a smack in the face with a wet fish getting hit with a crocheted water bomb. I am intrigued. Bridget, that sounds like fun. It does. It sounds interesting, but fun too. Right. Just trying to shape this nose quickly. Alicia, yes, a spud gun is very tiny. In America, we launch entire potatoes. Okay. Well, it could be worse, I suppose. I've never seen an entire potato launcher. I did once, even though I don't bother with kids about Halloween, but I did want the sweetie launcher to go out at Halloween and shoot at the zombies, shoot sweets at the zombie children. That sounded fun. Oh, he's terrifying. What do we have to do? Oh, awesome. Here we go. And again, we get a picture of a real wolf's nose to compare to what we're doing. Wendy, you collect knives and your husband's afraid you'll get mad. Wow. bloodlust in this thread. Who knew? Canvas, broadswords and battle axes for everyone. To the death, no mercy. Where did we get to? Wolves have quite black snouts. Lay wisps of the black onto the side of the muzzle and felt down. This also creates the appearance of whiskers. Oh, interesting. But yes, okay, so we're shading the side of the muzzle. So tiny wisps. Also, when you're doing shading, that's where a reverse felting needle can come in. You put a colour down and you can pull some of the base colour up as well. There we go. A little bit of shading. Oh wow, Helen, for the crocheted water bombs. They hold lots of water and no bits of plastic. Okay, I'm impressed. Okay, Bridget's asking if our boat can have the Ramones in it. I think that can be on the playlist. Absolutely. I'm good for that. Bridget, yeah, good point. Helen, you'll have to show a picture. Yeah, we have to see these. Okay. I would spend more time on making that shading a little more blended, but ooh, we're doing a blend. To colour your wolf, we'll be working with the fibres. So we want white core. White core by itself. A white light brown mix. So we're going to make that. Well, in fact, I think that's light enough. We'll do. That's a light colour anyway. A natural black, grey, natural black, grey, and light brown mix. Oh, I'm interested to see how that blends out. Maybe, yeah, I think this is going to be quite a lot of the wolf, so I will blend up some more of that. Yet again, I didn't bring my carding brushes upstairs, so it's going to be a rough mix. Lily saying there's nothing you can't crochet. Right, I want crocheted battle axes and swords. Yep. Wendy, feeling stabby. Absolutely. Ginger, are we all a group of Lorena Bobbitt followers? Hopefully not. Canvas, yeah. OMG, that's a reference. Indeed, that's a blast from the past. That's us all showing our age there with a Bobbitt reference. But yes, I know exactly what you mean. And I'm not going to say because I will get demonetized if we talk about that. Yeah, so if anyone hasn't done any blending before, it's just taking all the colours and then gently pulling them across each other and restacking. It's much easier if you have carding brushes or dog slicker brushes, which is what I use. So this is not going to be a beautifully clean blend, but we'll work with it. And if there's big chunks that aren't working, I just pull off little wisps of them and set them aside in different places in the mix. Ginger, the the Bobbit thing, I have a long story about it. Scared a gent right out of a knife sharpening business one day. Oh boy. And Helen is making crochet paper chains. Oh, cool. That sounds fun. I like the sound of that. Yeah, I can see that would be pretty easy to make. Well, not easy, but yeah, pretty fun, but could be effective. That's different. I like that. Right, that's going to have to do. Oh, that's a terrible blend, but it'll do. A lot of the little fibers are coming out there. Okay, mix some of the natural black, grey and light brown so its fibers stay parallel. Yep, like this. So we can see the bits that have blended quite nicely. That's a gorgeous mix, but some of them are a bit more chunky, but I'll work with that. Use that to cover the top of the head and just below the eye. Cool, yeah, so, and keeping the fibers in the direction that they would be growing. And we're going to cover the eyes as well. And it looks like, yeah, it's just up to the ear a little bit. Cool, that is a lovely colour, the bits that I did properly. And yeah, keeping it in the direction will give the appearance of where the fur is growing. Ginger, eek, sorry Pam, no problem at all. I wonder if even the algorithms at YouTube know the the Bobbit reference. So if any of you are younger and you don't know what we're talking about, Google it later. But yes, I think everybody who was around at the time will always remember that. Okay, I'll work more on felting that in a bit. Whoops. Check the symmetry looking straight at the wolf. Yep, he's not symmetrical. He's very much not symmetrical. Okay, take a wisp of the white wool as the chin. We got an actual no. Little wispy whites. Gotcha. So we're taking a little bit of the light brown and some white to mix into the sides of the face. Cool, like this. So it's just a tiny bit of shading coming in here. Oh yeah, that blends in with the ear. That looks really awesome. Another thing you could do if you're feeling super advanced is sometimes when they howl, they can bring their lips forward. So you could close this off, put a little strip. So it would be like a felted bit, but you would do that to give it more of a closed off mouth, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to follow the rules. I'm not going to go off course. Lily, punk wolf. Yay! Okay, so a bit more shading done. These looking a bit more like it. Not quite. But the maker's one is looking far more adorable than mine. You have too much chin is your problem, son. Part of your problem. He has lots of problems. But just gonna... That's better. I'm just shortening the chin slightly. And working the mouth. He still has quite a squint mouth. Okay, what are we doing next? The shape of the head face is flat along the snout and then bulges at the forehead. Yes, it does indeed. So we will add a little bit extra to give him, just to shape this a little bit more. So I'm felting down into the snout. He's going to have a very short nose just because of how I made him. So I'm felting down into the snout to get that flat, and then it's going to bulge up over the forehead a little bit. But he has a very short snout, so he's a baby. He's well, he's a teenager. Look at the size of those paws, and yeah. I should have done super large ears as well. You know, like how German Shepherd pups are all paws and ears. But there we go, sculpting a bit more of the shape of his face. That looks a bit better, a bit more wolfy. Oh, there we go. Yay. I think this is getting there now. And that's when you're doing these kind of things, right? Have an idea in your head and stuff, but then just when you pull and shape something in a different way and go, oh, well, yeah, that looks way more cute. So I'm just curving his mouth more slightly, and it looks a little more cartoony, how he's throwing his head back in a howl. There we go. That's looking a little bit better. Erica, oh, he's getting handsome. Thank you so much. He's definitely improved. He looks less terrific. Looks less terrifying and a little more wolfy. Still want to do a lot of work on that lower jaw, but we'll move on. Lily Tree, don't insult the wolf. Oh, Alicia, we did several Zooms making our wolves and they all turned out different. Yeah, I finally made myself stop working as I keep tweaking and get nothing else done. Yeah, so easy to get stuck on just felting away on one project and not to get the rest. I do that. I'll sit forever at this kind of stage and just felt it till it's super well felted, and you could have probably finished work like 2 hours ago and got onto something else. So yeah, but that's looking more wolfy. Very tiny. I made him a tiny little face. He could do with a longer face. So if when you're making this, just put the ears slightly further back than I did. But I think it is getting kind of a bit adorkable. I'm going to pull, well, I can pull the ears back more once we get the rest of the fur on. Okay, use the mix to cover all the rest of the wolf apart from the bum. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work from the bottom up. Does it matter? Well, I'm going to anyway. Wrong needle. See, using my 3 needle now. So I'm just laying bits on. It's going to be quite a blend of colours because mine's not very well blended, but it should still work. And you can also, like, I think, I might be mistaken, but I think wolves can be a little bit darker down the back. I think they have a kind of saddle pattern. Am I wrong? I know more about dog colours than wolves, but you could add some of the darker bits of the darker blend down the middle kind of, and the lighter at the sides. So it's all the same blend that I made, but I'm pulling off some of the darker bits to go here and pulling off some of the lighter bits to go down the side, if that kind of makes sense. So you can use the little mixture that I did wrong to my advantage. This is so cute. in the like, totally this is not what he's supposed to look like, and this is not what I would have made in a million years, but there is still a slight touch of the horror creature to this, I won't lie. I'm gonna bring a little bit black up onto his head for no reason, then I like it. There we go, he's got his winter coat on for sure. Where else? Keeping it dark on the area above the shot. Right, there's a template I'm supposed to be using. Right, so there's going to be some more darken just above his shoulders, but I want to fade out down his upper arm slightly with the lighter colors. And that'll also help kind of attach them because they're still a bit wobbly. So I'm just literally picking bits of the mix that are in the lighter colors or bits of the mix that are in the darker colors. And so, yes, the wolves have little darker areas above their shoulders. So. Pop those in. Okay, I'm just going to felt this down. He's definitely looking better. Diana, yours wasn't a wolf till he had a tail. Yeah, absolutely. Tails help for sure. I'm not entirely sure what mine is, but he's not a frog anymore, and he's definitely not a creature from Tremors. So it's been quite a good day making him into something. Oh, Ginger, Pam, your wolf looks much more wolf-like than my bear hat. That sounds so cool, a bear hat. You've got to make a fox hat so we can use the pun. Oh, nearly forgot to do his back legs. You can't go out all nude, son. There we go. Back legs. Isn't it funny how they go from like nothing to something just matter of a few minutes, really? Because when we started this was literally a scary looking tube and 4 leg tubes. And now, although his coat blend isn't quite what I would want, he is definitely looking more wolfy. Needs a lot of stabbing, but he is definitely looking more wolfy. And, well, to be honest, I'm saying he needs a lot of stabbing, but if you're just a beginner and you just started, I could see lots of people being happy to kind of leave it at this stage because it looks like he's got a big fluffy coat. Yeah. Oh, more Ginger. He likes bears and green, so it's a green bear. That sounds very intriguing. His fur coat makes all the difference, Carol. You are so right. Okay, we're going to jump onto the tail, which is just like the legs. It's just a tube. So let's get a tail tube. You need a little more. Oh wow, Ginger! The next project is a unicorn hat. That sounds so cool and bizarre. If you, I can see lots of ways you could totally that would look weird, but also ways that it would look good as well. Okay, so actually, we're super nearly finished the wolf, and then I've just got the back. I won't do the background today. So what I might do, we're definitely not getting onto the badger next week because I want to do the whole set. So I'll get his tail and his eyes done. And then next week we'll work on doing the background and just firming him up and actually having him sit properly. He's doing weird things. So that's not bad. And then the following week, so it's not quite the end of doing it's not quite the end of the badger week, so it'll be 2 weeks before we get to the badger, but I will definitely be able to get all the rest of this. Yeah. Oh, it's cool. I see what we're doing is we're cutting out, using cutouts to do that. That sounds fun. But Wolf is nearly done. So I'm going to make the end of the tail a little bit pointy. And then I'm going to cover it. Leave the underside of the tail white. Ah, yeah, cool. And make the tip of the tail black. So we'll start with a bit of black for the tip. This is not nearly felted well enough, but you get the drift. And then I'm going to layer some of the mix just down the sides and the top, leaving the underside white. Cool, great advice for me who didn't get round to actually looking at what wolf coat patterns are like. But I know dogs, generally the underside of the tail and the underside of them will be lighter colours. Most dogs with colourings like this would actually have a white tail tip. I'm trying to think of breeds that don't. But I heard years ago, it's quite likely not true, but the white tail tip on the end of a border collie, I'd heard of people say that someone called it the shepherd's lantern, because when you're walking home at night in the dark, you can see the tail tip, the way they curl just the edge of their tails up, and you just get that little white bit at the end. Don't know if it's true, and I certainly wouldn't I wouldn't go with just leaving my dog's tail tip as my lantern to find my way home, but yeah, it's a cool, still cute idea. Lily Tree didn't know the unicorns wore hats in response to Ginger saying the next project is a unicorn hat. Yeah, that could be an issue. You'd have to crochet or create the hole for the unicorn's horn to come through. I don't think that was what she meant, Lily. Right. While I'm working on this, I want to ask, does anyone want to share what they've made? Do you want to come on and share? Let me see if I can do this again. Let's see if this works. So I am going to hopefully on Facebook on Pam Duffy's Crafty Friends. So if you're a member of Pam Duffy's Crafty Friends and you want to come on this stream and hopefully share your work, is this going to work? There will be a link. Come on, Facebook. Come on, Facebook. Yeah, there's a link on Pam Duffy's Crafty Friends if you want to come in and show your work while I'm finishing off here. Jump on in. A few of you managed to get on last week, so we know it works. So yeah, if you don't, that's also cool, but I would love to see what you've made. Either your wolves, love to see your wolves, but if you don't have them, or you've not made them, or you don't want to share your wolf yet, anything that you've made this week, jump on in. Wendy, awesome idea. I'd love to make a unicorn hat for one of my dogs. That sounds so much fun. I love that. Erica, yes, my borders. Oh, yes, the black tip border coats. Yes, because they generally don't have white on them. Some do. Some do have a little bit of white on their chests, but mainly borders are black and tan. They have I can't remember what you call it, but their coats have like the black tips to them. Yes, But yes, you mean border collies, not border terriers, because Erica has sheep. Yes, your border collies have the white tip to their tail, the shepherd's lantern. Yes. See, I forget when in the UK, we would call more likely to call a border terrier a border and a border collie is a collie. But I know in a lot of places in the world, we tend to call collies like rough collies, like Lassie, and a border collie is a border. So I get confused. I'm easily confused. Alicia, I'm excited to see how you do the background. I have no idea how to do mine. Want to put it all in a shadow box. So waiting to start until I know the size of the box. Oh yeah, good thinking. Yeah, I absolutely have to do that. Well, just at the 3 seconds look of the instructions, I think it's going to be super easy but effective. I think that'll look cool. And yeah, once you get your shadow box, absolutely. I think that's going to be gorgeous. You wanna see our other Wendy, who I hope you're okay, Wendy, if you're listening. We haven't seen for a little while, but she used to do a lot of her felt work with like little mini fairy lights and things in it. Her spider was awesome with all the lights where the eggs were. It was terrifying, loved it. But you could put some lights in behind. Well, if you did this reverse of what they're saying, if you had a white sheet and then put the black on top and cut out the silhouettes in the black so that the white was the thinnest piece, you could put a light behind and that would light up and it would look awesome. But it's going to look awesome anyway. Okay, I said we were going to do the eyes. The tail's nowhere near firmly enough. Make a white line where the eyes will go and then a black line on top. Make the eyes symmetrical. Oh, and we're doing eyebrows on him too. How cute. Okay, so your eyes. Okay. This is not going to be symmetrical. I know. I'm terrible at symmetrical. Okay, so your eyes somewhere about here. Alicia, you're trying, but you can't figure it out. I mean, I guess you mean to come online rather than your shadow box. I know Steffi had trouble last week, but she managed to get on. But I know some people. Ooh, where did that bit of black go? It'll turn up in the coat. I know some people had trouble trying to get on, and some people absolutely no problem at all. It's an you have to log into the software. But yeah, don't worry if anyone's thinking of coming online, by the way. You're not going to jump straight onto the stream. You come into the green room first of all, and I have to let you on. So yeah, if everything doesn't work properly, then I won't. You won't suddenly just appear on YouTube. I have to do it for you. Yeah. Okay, I think Alicia's kind of kind of figuring it out. Yay, hold on. You've got 3 seconds, and Alicia, hello there. Hello.
Hello.
Hi there. Thank you so much for joining. What we'll do, we'll put my wolf away so we can see your wolf better. Oh, he's so cool. Great job. I know figuring out which way to go.
Looks a bit weird too.
He's adorable. And much less fluffy than mine. That is so cool.
Well, I spent a week stabbing him.
Oh, yeah. It's easy to get carried away, isn't it? Oh, he's adorable. Great job. Yeah, so what are you going to do with him? I see you have got a lot behind you.
I have a lot of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There's my Tomty.
Oh, hi there. Hello, Santa. He is so cute. I've got to make one of them soon.
And shh, it's a secret. Look what I just made.
Oh, cute! Your little Robin. And nobody, just between you and me and the 30 other people, but he's adorable. Cute.
Oh, this is what I've been wanting to show you. Dumbledore
Oh, fab. I love
and
him.
Professor McGonagall.
Oh, cool. Are you doing like the whole Harry Potter world? Oh, he's brilliant. Love it. That would also make Dumbledore would make an awesome wise man as well in a nativity. He's really cool.
That's a good idea.
I love the noses. You definitely have your own style there. That's brilliant.
It was from the Maker's Witches packs.
Ah, cool. That explains the noses. For sure. Brilliant. Yeah.
So, and this is the Robin we made the other day.
Okay, I love that tail. Very flamboyant. Is that feathers in it? Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool. Love it. Yeah, I keep meaning to make some robins. I want to do a pom-pom robin. I think that would be super cute and quite easy. I think it'll be quite easy. I say that, well, the very first time I saw like the pom-pom art that people make, and the very first time I was just like, yeah, I'll make a wolf. And I filmed, I'd never done it, and I filmed it, and it actually worked. See, the minute where you cut the pom-pom and everything, it's like, it worked. So
I barely can make a pom-pom garland, much less pom-pom art.
it's actually easier once you get into the thought that it's a sort of mirror image from your first wrap's the very center. But yeah, I haven't made them for ages. They're so much fun. And yeah, it is. I should do one live because that'd be so nerve-wracking, because literally until you cut it, you don't know if you've messed up totally.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah, we'll definitely do something. I'm trying to think what colours wool I've still got left about, because I tidied some up to the bin because I thought I wasn't going to do any more. But
Never ever throw away wool.
I know, but the house, I can't expand the size of the house.
Just put it up on top of the loft bed.
That's true. Yeah. Well, this year nobody's visiting.
Nobody's allowed to visit anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. That's an awesome amount of storage. Thank you. Good thinking. Cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, I'm glad that
Thank you
worked.
for having me.
Cool. No doubt we'll do this again. All right. Say bye to Alicia, everyone.
Bye.
Cool. Oh, I do love this, that we can do guests. This software is being a pain in so many other ways, but love guests. Alicia, thank you so much for joining. Oh, chat's jumping. Pamela, yeah. Hello, Alicia. So fun to put a face to a name. I know, isn't it? It's so cool. Wendy, I love Alicia's wolf. I agree. That was brilliant. He's so good. Oh, Diana, trying to too, but I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. It's so long ago since I first joined on a stream with this kind of software. It seems to some people struggle and then just suddenly it works. But I'll see you when you pop into the green room if you do manage. Oh, Carol, brilliant. Robin on a bobbin. So as it was. Very adorable. And CJ, they are awesome. I completely agree. Erica, what needle do you use? Oh, good question. This one that I'm using the most just now, that's my current favorite, is 38 twist. I'm a total pain for needles. When I first got this, it was a bit too stabby, but I knew I would like it once it blunted down a little bit. So I would felt with it for a little bit and then move on to an old favorite needle and then come back to this. Oh, he's crossed his foot. That is so adorable. Okay, yep, no, this guy's having crossed paws. That's what he wanted to do. I love it. Okay, yeah, suddenly Suddenly this is not creepy and weird at all, and I'm quite in love with him. That's cool. Yeah, so it's a 38 twist. I found it too stabby when you first get it, but the more you felt with something, it kind of breaks it in. And then it is currently my favorite for projects this kind of size. This is a 40 twist. It's a little bit too fine for hard work, but it's good for smoothing out stuff in the end. And I can't remember what needed. I think this is the 40 twists that are in here, because the 3 tool, because each stab is 3 times the amount of pressure, so you definitely want to go a little bit finer for a multi-tool. In my experience of having a multi-tool for a very short time. Yeah, just trying to get these back legs sorted out a bit. Carol, we would all like to see that. I'm not sure what that is. Sorry, the delay in chat. I always miss things. But if it's the pom-poms, yeah, we could. Pom-pom snowman army. Does anyone else know what I mean when I'm talking about Calvin and Hobbes and his snowmen extravaganzas were the best, and pom-pom snowmen would be so easy to make an army of bizarre snowmen. Yes. Wendy, your friend made pom-pom bats. They were so cute. That sounds so cute. That does sound adorable. Yes. CJ, you can also vacuum pack your wool until you need it again. It makes it flattened and easier to store. Absolutely, yes. The only problem is I'm always picking up bits of my wool, but yes, I'm using it all kind of. Alicia's linked to the witches pack that you used to make your Harry Potter inspired people. I love them. Yep. And yeah, I think the witches pack, the instructions for the witches and that are similar to the Santa, which explains the giant nose. Although weirdly, when I made my Santa, it looked like he had a giant nose, and then when I built up the face and everything, his nose ended up being much smaller than I expected. Alicia, you had to exit and enter the link several times. Oh, that's a pain. I hope that once you've been on once, and have an account and stuff, it's all easier in the future, so we can get people in. Because I know certainly Steffi was able to jump in and out no problem last week. Lily, he's such a poser. I know. Mine's the first crossed paws howler. He's the flamboyant one in the group. I can't now that his paws are crossed, but I was going to say I could give him a load of chest hair and everything. But yes, he's definitely the poser. He's not putting everything into the howling. He's putting a lot more into showing off a little bit. Oh, Diana, you gave up. Yeah, sorry. Some people did struggle. This is the software that I use for eRank as well, and with a couple of our team members can't use the BeLive for some reason. So when we're wanting to talk to each other, we have to use Zoom. But the rest of us, it's a great tool. So I don't know. Maybe it's some version of Windows it doesn't work. Some version of some browser, there's the word, technical me. Some browser it doesn't work quite so well on. I don't know. That top-down view is still a bit horrifying, but he does look a bit cuter from the side. I'm a bit less horrified by him now that he crossed his paws. I definitely love him. Pamela, pom-pom hedgehogs. I've made a pom-pom hedgehog. Did I make a video of it? I don't remember. But hedgehogs so easy to make a pom-pom of, and it's super cute because you start off putting the color that you're going to do for the face. So, well, you do a bit of the nose, and then you go around and do the face, and then I like to do that kind of shape. And then for his spines, there's the word. For his spines, I just mixed brown and white and black and grey wool, like all into one giant thread, and just covered the rest of the pom-pom maker. So when you cut it, you get that cool variegated, lots of different random colors. I want to know now, did I video the pom-pom hedgehog? I can't remember. He turned out so cute. I hope I did. Oh, Wendy, for the pom-pom bat, she made paper wings and eyes and helped some children put them together. Oh, that sounds so adorable. Yeah, I was just thinking, what would I do with the wings? I was thinking maybe pre-felt would work, or just make really tiny wings, so giant pom-pom with just the littlest tiny, that's ears, but the little tiny wings. Yeah, I can, in my head, I'm seeing a pom-pom bat. That sounds so cute. Right, okay, guys. I think we'll stop just randomly stabbing him just now. So next week we've got the background to work on for my fabulous, my currently fabulous howling wolf. Let's put this screen away. Yeah, so it's funny, like I say, when you're doing something, if something happens when you're stabbing and it looks cute, just keep it. So I think the crossed paws completely an accident, but yay. So I'll just give you a couple of minutes to get some more questions in, and then I'm gonna run away and get my tea. Erica, are you making the hedgehog family of the makers? I totally forgot to order a hedgehog family, so I'm probably not doing that. But I do have the badgers. I can't remember what was coming for December, but we'll do whatever December is. And I also have the Advent calendar. I have the Advent wall, so I don't know what I will do. Depends how busy I am during December as well. But we might do a little bit of a something in December. I don't know about a live every day. Don't know about a project. We'll see. Making no promises. Let's see what's happening. See what's happening in the world as well by December. So. Lily, your felt and wire project's now on the Facebook group. Ooh. Can I screen share on this thing? I can't remember. We'll have to see how this works out. I don't think I can just now. Oh, Lily, that's beautiful. Okay, if I try to do this, will it do what I want? Well, right. Hold on a minute. Oh, hold on. I think. This might work. Or it might totally not. But yes, yes, I think that worked. Okay, here's Lily's wire and felt project. That is so gorgeous. All right, thank you so much for sharing. Right, hopefully that worked. Okay, let me know, guys, if that actually worked or if I just did something really silly. But that's beautiful. What a brilliant idea. Thank you so much. Oh, Carol, I did. August 2017, I did the pom-pom hedgehog. Fantastic. So rather than me try and do that strange explanation, search for Pam Duffy pom-pom hedgehog. And you should see my pom-pom hedgehog. And if anyone wants to make one and let me know how it works for you, because I don't think... Oh no, I had one person I seen way back with my needle felted wolf. Someone followed my instructions and made a wolf and it worked. So I'm always so excited. Oh, Ginger says no picture. Oh, drat. Hold on. Okay, right. I'm going to try one more time. Oh, this is a pain. It's supposed to work. Okay, so what's that? Why? Why is it not showing? Oh, I know. That's because I'm an idiot. Okay, this is how you do it. Right, got it. So here is Lily's gorgeous thing that I was talking about 2 minutes ago, but I didn't know how to show it. New technology. It's always a learning curve. Right, hopefully everybody can see that now. I forgot, like when you guys come into the stream, you go into my green room and I have to put you on the screen exactly here. Exactly the same here. It goes into the green room and I have to put it onto the actual stream. Is that not gorgeous? I can't zoom in and show you any bigger, but that's gorgeous. Okay, I learned how to screen share as well. Carol saying, wow, that is awesome. I completely agree. Wendy's, whoa, I agree. That is lovely. And it works so perfectly. The kind of using the brass type colors gives it a kind of steampunky look, and the steampunkiness of the idea of a balloon is that fits the theme. I love it. Yay, cool. So that was not what I was expecting at all with a wire and wool creation. Fantastic. Right. Ooh, there we go. I'm back. All right, guys, I will leave you to your Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a blast. Yeah, have a great time, and I will try and figure out how to stop this. Bye. Everyone have a great week.